Montreal is the second most populous city in Canada and most populous city in the Canadian province of Quebec. Founded in 1642 as Ville-Marie, or City of Mary, it is named after Mount Royal, the triple-peaked hill in the heart of the city. The city is centered on the island of Montreal, which got its name from the same origin as the city, and a few much smaller peripheral islands, the largest of which is Île-Bazard. The city is situated 196 kilometers east of the national capital Ottawa, and 258 kilometers southwest of the provincial capital, Quebec City. In 2016, the city had a population of 1,704,694, with a population of 1,942,247 in the urban agglomeration, including all of the other municipalities on the island of Montreal. The broader metropolitan area had a population of 4,098,247. French is the city's official language and in 2016 was the home language of 61.2% of the population, while 26.4% spoke non-official languages at home and English was spoken by 23.1% of the inhabitants. In the larger Montreal census metropolitan area, 71.2% of the population spoke at least French at home, compared to 19.0% who spoke English. Still in 2016, 87.4% of the population of the city of Montreal considered themselves fluent in French while 91.4% could speak it in the metropolitan area. Montreal is one of the most bilingual cities in Quebec and Canada, with 57.4% of the population able to speak both English and French. Montreal is the second largest primarily French-speaking city in the developed world, after Paris, historically the commercial capital of Canada. Montreal was surpassed in population and in economic strength by Toronto in the 1970s. It remains an important center of commerce, aerospace, transport, finance, pharmaceuticals, technology, design, education, art, culture, tourism, food, fashion, video game development, film, and world affairs. Montreal has the second highest number of consulates in North America, serves as the location of the headquarters of the International Civil Aviation Organization, and was named a UNESCO City of Design in 2006. In 2017, Montreal was ranked the 12th most livable city in the world by the Economist Intelligence Unit in its annual Global Livability Ranking, and the best city in the world to be a university student in the QS World University Rankings. Montreal has hosted multiple international conferences and events, including the 1967 International and Universal Exposition and the 1976 Summer Olympics. It is the only Canadian city to have held the quadrennial Summer Olympics. In 2018, Montreal was ranked as an Alpha- World City. The city hosts the Canadian Grand Prix of Formula One since 1978, as well as the Montreal International Jazz Festival, the largest jazz festival in the world, the Just for Laughs Festival and Les Francos de Montréal, which is the largest event devoted exclusively to French-language music anywhere in the world. It is also home to ice hockey team Montreal Canadiens, the franchise with the most Stanley Cup wins. In the Mohawk language, the island is called Tiotia, KC. This name refers to the Lachine Rapids to the island's southwest or Kawi no Te. It means, a place where nations and rivers unite and divide. In the Ajib language, the land is called Muniang, which served as the first stopping place in Ajib migration story, as related in the Seven Fires prophecy. European settlers from La Flèche in the Loire Valley first named their new town, founded in 1642, Ville-Marie, are common in southern France. One possibility, noted by the Government of Canada on its website concerning Canadian place names, speculates that the name as it is currently written originated when an early map of 1556 used the Italian name of the mountain, Monte Real. The Commission de Toponymie du Québec has dismissed this idea as a misconception. Archaeological evidence in the region indicate that First Nations native people occupied the island of Montreal as early as 4,000 years ago. By the year AD 1000, they had started to cultivate maize. Within a few hundred years, they had built fortified villages. The St. Lawrence Iroquoians, an ethnically and culturally distinct group from the Iroquois nations of the Haudenosaunee, established the village of Hochelaga at the foot of Mount Royal 2 centuries before the French arrived. Archaeologists have found evidence of their habitation there and at other locations in the valley. Since at least the 14th century, the French explorer Jacques Cartier visited Hochelaga on October 2, 1535, and estimated the population of the native people at Hochelaga to be over 1,000 people. Evidence of earlier occupation of the island, such as those uncovered in 1642 during the construction of Fort Ville-Marie, have effectively been removed. In 1603, French explorer Samuel de Champlain reported that the St. Lawrence Iroquoians and their settlements had disappeared altogether from the St. Lawrence Valley. This is believed to be due to outmigration.